All right. Imagine for a minute you're in the Inside Out library, okay? So you have all these orbs and you can use them and you can see people's memories, but it's not just seeing their memories. You forget everything that was before. You experience every moment as they did, as if you were there, right? You believe in that moment that you were yourself in the past, that you will be yourself in the future, right? You smell, taste, touch, the sense of where your body is, your emotions, your thoughts, your memories, everything is there, and you experience it perfectly as it is, right? Okay, and then you come back, and you're like, wow, that was an interesting memory to go check out, okay? The starting point to understanding this is that's our starting point, right? Is like, if you were to take each memory individually and touch it, and go through someone's entire life, there isn't a distinction between that memory viewer of the person, let's say it's a person who never existed, and the person who actually exists, right? In each moment, you are indifferentiable from the person. So, and what happens if we compress each of these moments? Let's say instead of having a memory that's 5 minutes long, you have one that's 1 picosecond long, right? And you touch each of these 1 picosecond long memories, and each moment is a flash of memory, right? That is exactly perfectly equivalent to what we call a human life, right? And in my mind, what I think is that when we talk about you, when we talk about the self, when we talk about dying, when we talk about life starting, life ending, and life being a continuity, I think that continuity is a narrative, that continuity is invented by human minds, that in each moment, there is only the experience, there's only what I see, what I smell, what I taste, what I feel, what I perceive in consciousness, what I think about, right? And when I think about my memories, I'm like, oh, look, my memories are there. I must still be the same person from before. But in the moment, there is only the experience, right? And there's just this flip book, right? Think of it as a flip book of disjoint experiences that we can make predictions about, past experiences, like, oh, let's assume our memories are true. Like, okay, let's go through some past experiences that are related to this one. And we can make some predictions about future experiences. We can say, oh man, if I go to school, I'll probably have the experience of being a fucking computer scientist, making tons of money, right? But these experiences are connected. What connects them is what is the identity, right? The identity is a narrative. Identity is always a narrative in every case, right? And identity exists only in human minds. So when we say I am me, I have an identity, I don't want to die, it's a narrative that exists only in human minds, which is fine. Everything exists only in human minds. It's not a super profound statement. But the key thing is that momentary version of yourself is kaput. It's either eternal or kaput. The moment the moment passes, eternal being etched forever into truth, being forever relived permanently, eternally, right? Which I have no reason to think that the moment disintegrates when it passes. So I think that's true, but it doesn't really matter. But each of these moments is completely disjoint, right? So if you believe that, it's like, oh, you die every single moment. It's like a different person fundamentally. It's like, oh, okay, well that makes things really easy. Like if you sincerely fucking believe that, oh, well that's not too scary anymore. It's also nice for altruistic purposes because this is also, by the way, pretty, what is the word? Non-dualist, I think, is the religious way of getting here. But if you sincerely believe this, then there isn't a significant difference between you in the next moment and the other person that you're about to hurt. So if you're like, oh, I want to maximize my experience, well, like, what do you mean when you say your experience, right? There isn't a significant difference between them feeling happy a moment later and you feeling happy a moment later, because in both cases, it's a different person, basically. So it's a good philosophy for hyper altruism, which is good. I'll probably do a follow-up video on selfish morality that touches on this more. Maybe in a couple weeks, okay? So you don't get too fucking non-dualist every single day rammed down your throat. We'll get back to some fucking politics, my bread and butter. But yeah, it makes that easy. What else is there to say about it? It's just obviously true, guys. Come on. Like, how do you even debate against this? What are you supposed to say? No, there's cosmic goo that connects me between time to all my past versions of myself. It's like, there's 3 ways that we can disprove something. It's circularity is like, okay, if it's circular, it's probably not true. Just take my word for it. It's contradiction. It's like these 2 things don't work together. And it's non-essentialism. Basically, like, that is to say, well, the sun rises every day because the leprechaun does it. It's like, well, what do you mean the leprechaun does it? Well, it has to, because it does. It's like, well, the sun could rise every day, like, without the leprechaun, it could just do that itself, right? It's like, no, it's definitely the leprechaun, right? Like, just adding an extra thing that you have no grounds for and there's no evidence for and there's no reason to believe and everything works fine without it. And the goo, the magic cosmic goo that connects your past and present and future selves is one of those things, right? It just doesn't really math out. So anyway, this probably helped nobody, because I think probably like 1 in 100 people are receptive to the non-dualist style ideas. I don't even know if that's the right word. I'm not, whatever that is. I came up with this on my own, okay? Because I'm a super smart guy. What can I say? No, but yeah, I'm just moseying on about it. I think that'll be that for this one.